And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time, the Darkest Dungeon. We are going to take the apprentice team here into this short delve. Take the old road into the woods, and then pick any of the dozens of dark paths to explore the Veld. So this is only a short quest. So we're just going to take one stack of food. We'll take a stack and a half of torches. Shovel, a key in case we get lucky. This is the Warrens. We'll take a couple herbs, a couple holy waters. Oh, no, this is the Welt. Don't need the herbs then. Shovels. We're going to be up to 4 shovels. Anti-venom. We maybe don't need the anti-venom so much because we're on apprentice, but on higher difficulties we want it. So we're future-proofing. 2 things of bandages. 1 herb. Anyway, that should be good. In they go. Hopefully we don't get them too beaten up. Let's hope the apprentices survive the proverbial training mission, right?
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Okay, nice safe opening here. We can claim some extra food here. Cost of our herbs. We'll go the safer way. Bandages to loot remains.
Wealth beyond measure.
Apprentice rewards are not the
Awarded
biggest.
to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay, we are going to wander into a trap. Trap's probably safer than a fight, at least. And then our trapping odds are what? 100% with the bounty hunter. Yeah, safer than a fight. I'm going to skip that room. You can normally skip on a short quest on an explore 90% of rooms, so you can skip one room. So we're skipping that room. I'll have to do all the other rooms, but that'll be fine.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent.
We got good scouting chance on this team, at least. So we're going to have a bunch of fights here, back to back to back.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Hallway fight, room fight, hallway fight, room fight is basically what we're going to be dealing with. We'll go stun here. Ah, 1 short. You know, we'll confirm.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Precision and power.
Need to remember to swap the heal up on the Vestal. We've got the heal for rank 3 when we're obviously in rank 2. Got my heals swapped. Or do I? Oh no, the Divine Comfort works from there. I don't have them swapped. The other one is Yeah, Divine Grace. So the heal everyone works from this position. The heal 1 does not. Let's go for the stun. Stun doesn't stick. That stun sticks. Blight kills that one. Probably actually over damaged it a little bit.
This is how a life
Quite need
is
it dead yet.
taken.
Okay, heal the team. Emmett's dead. Take our sweet time. Of course, at this point, the entire team's healed, so we might as well just finish it.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. The light.
That was a
the
holy fight, now we
promise
have a
of
room
safety.
fight. Ectoplasm.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Back to the pit.
Just hit them hard enough and they die. And if the blight applies, the blight did not apply. If the blight had applied, it'd be dead.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay, we're gonna use our key on the
Be
chest.
wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Off to the next one. We got a nice surprise.
Obliterated.
Oh. Did the game crash? The game crashed. Okay, Twitch and YouTube, I'll be right back.
It is my own ambitions.
Okay, welcome back to it, or welcome back YouTube and Twitch. Game was nice enough to save right where we left it off, from the game crashing. So let's go ahead and try to repeat what we just did. Okay, we got our stun, that's nice.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Nice. We did resist the stun. We were going down. Okay, he's now dead. Did the party wide heal and even though no one needs healing?
A death by inches.
And we keep exploring. Do I have what it takes to loot you? Yes.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Okay, stun the back row. And stun you. Nope, nope. Stun didn't connect. Stun you? That one did. So if we beat them in the initiative, we can probably get one of the cultist acolytes right away. We didn't beat them in the initiative. Or Arbalest, stack, and stress. Okay, the guy in the back is dead. Stun that one.
Precision and power.
Okay, no, we're one too short to kill that one, I think. Five damage, and he's got... Oh no, we're good. That one's dead on his turn. Okay, so we just got the guys up front. Okay, I'm gonna have you clear the bleed.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay. Not too bad. Do party white heal.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Oh, I was hoping we'd get the Plague Master first so I could clear the bleed. It's only one hit point, but it would have been nice.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, I suppose I have a bandage. And way more fruit than we need. Throw the fruit out. No luck with scouting the last pathway. So of course we walk into trap. The apprentice traps don't hurt that much, so that's fine.
The promise of safety.
So potentially the last fight.
As the light gains
Either way, I think this is the
purchase,
end of the dungeon.
spirits are
Yeah.
lifted, and purpose is made
Okay,
clear.
let's return to the hamlet.
Past
Twitch chat's
and
getting
road
punished for that
and
nice crit.
soldiers and
Sorry for a little bit behind on
arrive
reading the
on Harry.
Twitch chat. But yeah, it's sometimes the effectiveness of your stuns is a little bit too much, and it's like, well, I didn't need that to kill, but it did kill. Oath Tactician, irreplaceable. Syphilis. Okay, you're getting sent to deal with syphilis.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Yeah, the high tiers are all de-stress. That's good to see. That's one of the reasons we did a run with the low tiers. Is, yeah, we want to train them up to veteran tier, but also gives time for the high tiers to de-stress. Ooh, and that was enough to get a boss to spawn. think we're gonna go after the hag. The hag and her ladle. Blight skill, blight resist, disease resist. Legendary brazier. Yeah. So the question is, what team to take? I suppose we could take the full 6. I don't think that's really what we want to do. We might... I think we'll take the Arbalest. Take the Arbalest. That'll give us a good way to hit the hag. Previous times we've done the hag, we've taken the leper for knocking people out of the cauldron. Getting someone to... apply a mark would be good. Can you mark... Oh, you can mark yourself. That's not what we want. Yeah, you can mark yourself. The target being yourself, yeah. No, not what we want. I suppose that's one of the hounds, right? We bring one of the hound masters in to do that. And then we can do the whistle to mark the target. Or bounty hunter. Bring the bounty hunter in to mark the target. Because the bounty hunter can do... Oh, bounty hunter actually can't get the collect bounty that deep, right? So if you mark for death, then you'd have to finish him instead. Or we could do the Hound Master, which is the other way around, right? As we bring the Hound Master under the Heart Whistle, and then Hound's Rush can hit the hag. Of course, I don't got any occultist, right? We've got the one Vestal up in those high tiers. So that means the Arbalest is actually doing the healing. Although that's probably fine. That's probably fine, yeah. Especially if you're doing self-healing, right? We've got someone like the Hound Master. A little annoying that the stress is that high, but that'll be fine. We do like Jester. Yeah, I think that works. Let's pick up Hound Watch as a camp skill so that we get the ability to not have to deal with an ambush, because we're going to camp at least once. Grab Reflection. That might be useful before the battle. Jester has that super useful. Tiger's Eye. So one of our allies we can just provide an accuracy buff to. Okay. And then you have... Three-string crossbow. Okay. So we got a good plan here. Oh, we could do Marching Plan as well for speed. Maybe. We'll grab that just in case. Because, yeah, you get... Not sure if you get all your camp skills or you can only get 4 of the camp skills, but by default your guys start with 3. So grabbing the 4th one doesn't usually hurt too much. And then obviously if we're going into the dungeon, we want to make sure our guys are skilled. Clear stun, cleared marked target, stress reduction. Doesn't do any damage, but it de-stealths, which is usually what we use it for. Might as well upgrade the bullock. This is the situations we're gonna shoot it. We gotta shoot it. Yeah, I think on this team we're not going to be doing Harvest. Because we're mostly going to be doing either Battle Ballad or Tune, so we won't bother to spend the money there. Your hit. You want your heal. Purge I really only ever use on corpses, but clearing all the corpses for a guy that can normally only hit the first 2 ranks is good. The D-Steal is probably worth it. 5% more accuracy. Damage reduction on the target. More speed on self, yeah. Yeah, and you've got everything that you need. Okay. And yeah, we don't have enough money sitting around that I'm not gonna upgrade their equipment. Yeah, in we go. Medium quest to kill the hag. So we're gonna want all the food. We're gonna go 2 full stacks of torches. This is the Veld. So 4 shovels. We'll take 2 keys in case we get lucky with the secret room. Take 6 anti-venom. 2 bandages. Yeah, 2 bandages, an herb. Okay.
As time wore on, her wild policy of self-experimentation grew intolerable. She quaffed all manner of strange fungi, herbs, and concoctions, intent on gaining some insight into the horror we both knew to be growing beneath us. The change in her was appalling, and no longer able to stomach it, I sent her to live in the Weald, where her wildness would be welcomed. There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
So, standard rule when it comes to the bosses will just be far away from your start as possible. So that means it's probably one of these 2 spots. I suspect it's probably bottom left. Maybe this one. Either way, let's begin traveling that direction. We're focusing on the boss, not on the treasure. Although we might take the transition for that treasure room. Accuracy buff the team. I'm at just over, yeah, 77's fine. Go for the stun? I'll probably go for the stun. 150% base. We're gonna stun the champion easier than Ghoul. There we go.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Party a little bit more, and then we'll probably start working on stress debuffing. I'm gonna have you target whistle the Ghoul, so the marksman does more damage.
Annihilated. That devastating.
There we go. Go for a stress heal. Try to go for the stun. Probably not going to connect. Stick? Yeah, it didn't stick. Connected, at least.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Use the key. I don't think I... Yeah, I can't use the medicinal herbs to clear that debuff, but we can do that. Take the money, I don't really need the crusts at this point in the run. Can't abandon the tree. Yeah, I don't think those are worth picking up at the moment. Again, I don't need the crests. So the tree. We'll use the last bandage on the area spider web. Take the gold.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Hit a trap.
Ancient traps
lots of stress.
lie in wait.
Otherwise, there's just the trap.
Strong and thirsting for blood. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
At least that one hit a different person.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Yeah, I knew the good luck was running out.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Oh, that was a good result. Got ourselves a lawman. De-stealth the crone.
Destroyed. A singular strike.
Gotta keep applying those stuns. One more accuracy buff. We'll do another round of accuracy buff and start doing stress heals.
ground quakes.
Almost brought him down in one shot.
A powerful blow.
Okay, just need to bring the crawler down. Tempted to go for the heal, but I need the damage. Actually better off with you doing healing, so I'll have you heal for the moment.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Protection. Yeah, dropping your protection is going to be worthwhile. Drops it from 50 to 20. That's like a 60% damage buff. Which for a leper here is a whole lot of damage. I'm running the risk of reinforcements coming in. Do not risk reinforcements coming in, I need to hit him. So I'm doing the accuracy buff instead of stress heal. There we go.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I think this is a good place to actually take camp. So camp, we'll spend the
A moment
food,
of respite.
healing the party,
Chance to steel oneself
Well,
against becoming horrors.
throw out the spare surplus pile of food. And then we want you to do Hound Watch to prevent the ambush. So that's 4 of our 12. I do want to accuracy crit buff you, the boss. Oh, I don't quite have enough to do stack all the things. So we're gonna do restring crossbow because we want to be able to hit the boss hard. And then we'll do Eye of the Tiger on you. We're going to encourage to remove stress from him. Here we go. So we've got plus 10 or plus 20 accuracy on range skills, plus 20% damage on range skills, 16% crit on range skills. So if we stack that with the mark, that should make very dangerous hits for the enemy.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for
And I can
in
actually
blood.
use the medicinal herbs to remove the debuff. From the -2 speed debuff. Yeah, we'll buff your resistance as well. Oop, fight right before the end. Make sure the light
The way
is
is
high.
lit. The path is clear.
Speed buff
You
the
require
party,
only
or
the strength to
accuracy buff the
follow it.
party as well. Okay, I want you to mark the guy we want sniped. Ah, dodged. Shame.
Dazed, wheeling, about to break.
No, I really need that turret. There, mark sticks this time.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Okay, that's stress damage.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
The hardest fight right before the boss door. I want to take advantage of the mark. Like a 50% chance we kill them right now. But I'm more worried about the Death's Door, so we're gonna take the heal. Keep you from dying to Death's Door.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion. Press this
Here we go.
advantage. Give them no quarter. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, I can definitely accept more stress damage.
The horror. The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Okay, so we're uncomfortably low for going to the boss fight here.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I'm still gonna go into the boss. This may be a mistake. This might also not be the boss. This is the boss.
Twisted and maniacal, a slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
Okay. Mark the boss. The mark doesn't hang around for very long, but it's gonna make the person we're trying to kill with much better at it. Okay, your job is knock people out of the plot, please. Okay, it's gonna take 2 swings to do that, which is a bit. Your job is supposed to be shooting the boss, which doesn't work if you're not in 3rd or 4th. Okay.
The blood quickens. Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered. The light, the promise of safety.
Yeah, that fudged it. That's because she can't attack from here. Oh boy.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Oh, I should have healed with them. That was the wrong move. And you don't really have anything to do, so you got to pass. Yeah, I should have healed with them.
Survival is a tenuous proposition in this sprawling tomb. Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold. Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Retreat.
Where there is no peril in the task, there can be no glory in its accomplishment.
Yeah, really what screwed us up there was the fight right before the boss. And then getting rearranged so much didn't help either.
Any evidence of excessive exertions must be made scarce. After all, appearances must be maintained.
Oh, we can bring in new heroes. Although for bringing new heroes, I really need more healers, so we're going to pass on the ones that are being on offer for this week. The hag is still there, still tempting us to go after it once more. But needless to say, those who went into the dungeon before need to take their break. And you will only go to the brothel, and the brothel is not available, so you're not usable this week. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I got a really good team. To be fair, we lost the critical members of that team to make that team work. For going up against the hag again. I don't think I got a good hag team, anti-hag team. You're maybe not that bad for hitting the hag. I didn't check to see how blight resistant the hag was. I suppose I could blight the hag. Like putting, well, to be fair, actually, I got another leper and I got another houndmaster, so we just got to recover and we can basically put the same team back together. So if that's what I want to do, that's maybe not what I want to do, but we'll think about it. But yeah, we're gonna need to wait another week before we go in against the boss again, or actually 2, because we need you to go recover your stress, which we can't do this week. You need to wait until next week. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna take the short one here, so we can end on a win. So we'll put the low tier team together, try to get them at level 3. Get more of them up to level 3. This is a short quest, so we're going to take 1 stack of food. Stack and half of torches. Shovel, a key. We are in the ruins, so we probably actually want to take a couple holy water. An herb. And an extra key. In we go. Yeah, well, that's how quests go in Darkest Dungeon. It goes smoothly till it ain't. It doesn't, right? Still, retreating was the right call for sure. My silly stuff would have probably been wiped. Yeah, well, I arrived at the conclusion, right, that my win condition for that fight was to keep the Arbalest in row 3 or farther back while the Hag was marked. So with the marker dead and not being able to keep the Arbalest in rank 3, it wasn't going to be possible anymore. Had things kind of gone my way, we would have tried to retreat with 3 of them. The moment the first one was dead, we didn't have a chance at finishing the fight. The problem is the Hag got kill number 2 before we could pull out. Really, is what went on there. I realized the situation had gone from doable to it isn't, and retreated as fast as I could, but it wasn't enough to save
to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
the second death. Arm that trap. We like treasure. It's also explore 90% of rooms, so we only get to skip 1 anyway.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Probably should have actually marked that one.
Decimated. A decisive pummeling.
And then I want that to stun you.
The way
There we
is
go.
lit.
So he'll die
The
to play.
path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Could have done heal the Vestal, but I think we actually want to get heal with the Arbalest here. Because the buff that the Arbalest provides is healing buff.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay. Pulses a die to Blight. Double Dragon, yeah. Gonna take 6, he has 5 left, so he's gonna die to Blight.
The blood quickens.
Team fully healed, and
A
enemy
death
dies.
by inches.
Almost like it was planned or something.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
That's very raw food. Grab that on the way back. Hallway fight. Should be a fairly easy fight to clean up real fast. Go stun. Because we beat the Arbalest on the initiative. Stun one of the rabble. Stun the other one.
As the fiend falls,
Okay, Arbalest dealt
faint
with.
hope blossoms.
Rabble 1 dealt with. Rabble 3 is also confirmed to be dead.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Scouting is going to tell us whether it's worth going to the next room. We could just skip the next room, honestly. Right, because you usually, with a 90% of a dungeon, you get to skip one room. Yeah, we'll go hit that one anyway and just take the longer back walk. We may want to skip the last room and not that one. I think we want you to actually use the booth. So you click the booth, use the holy water, clear some of your stress. Yep, that was a bit of backtracking, but it's usually not too bad when that happens. We don't have to backtrack across the entire
In
dungeon.
radiance, may we find victory.
Beat the initiative on the Arbalest, so we get to stun him.
Well struck.
Quite enough to bring the Arbalest down, but pretty close. Okay, so it's a 95% chance to stun. Go for it.
A singular strike.
Ooh, we did not beat the Arbalest on the second go.
Executed with impunity.
Okay. Go for the stun. There we go, that pushes you to the back so the Arbalest can hit you.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Take the full heal. confirm the kill. As soon as he takes his turn, he's dead. Although I've got no reason not to try to kill with someone else, because
Their
everyone's fully healed.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
That's why we brought the food. In fact, we've looted 2 in the dungeon, which is better than we needed. Go for the mark on the Acolyte.
Destroyed.
There we go. Enemy stress dealer is dead.
The light, the promise of safety.
Stun the Quarreler. Could have technically stunned the entire enemy team there if I hammered this guy up front, the defender, and he didn't move with the uppercut, but I didn't want to take that gamble. I felt like getting a secured kill rather than a full team stun was the way to go. It probably was. He just wasted his last turn with a miss.
Such a
Ooh.
terrible
10
assault
damage.
cannot be left unanswered.
Ooh, the sun's a little annoying. Only a little annoying though, so could be worse.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay, didn't quite go the way we wanted to.
Be wary. Triumphant pride
Continue the
precipitates
adventure,
a
rearrange the
dizzying
party.
fall.
I was going to tell us if there's anything useful in the last room. No. It's the sarcophagus. We are going to go out the door, check the curio, decide the curio is not worth interacting with, and end the quest.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Okay, we got 3 of the 4 to level 3, so we got them all up to veteran. Although in the process, apparently picked up a bunch of negative trades.
Finally,
medical ward
the
is free.
serum is working. And the side effects are manageable.
Side effects are manageable. Okay, so you need distress heal. So before we bring the stream to a close, we can do the micro of prepping the case here. Rabies. We'll keep rabies. Damage up is always nice. Wasting sickness you can keep. Although that's actually all my disease people. So if we want to cure a disease, it's for free. It's now or never. Okay. And then we really needed a stress heal you, so you're out getting stress healed. Okay. And obviously, this team... I could technically take the doctor into veteran level stuff. He would only take 20 stress for doing it. Of course, we now have 2 new people that need to come in off the stagecoach. I could work with another Crusader. It wouldn't be too bad. Battle heal, Inspiring Cry is actually not too bad of a combo. Running like full melee version. Yeah, let's take the Crusader for bench replacement.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
And then, yeah. In theory, for the next one, we could be going after the Hag Witch again. I might pass because I'm not too interested in the Ethereal Crucifix here. Oh, actually, no, we're still going to pass because the Arbalest isn't ready. Arbalest needs at least 1 more week. But yeah, this is where we're going to bring this stream to a close. Hope you've all enjoyed. If you're watching on YouTube, there probably will be another part up tomorrow. Because if everything goes according to plan, we will get around to recording more. So there should be one recorded for you by tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, the plan for the schedule over the next couple days is as follows. Today was the Darkest Dungeon. Tomorrow, we're going to be playing Songs of Six. Friday, we're going to be doing Planet Crafter. Saturday, we're going to do Terra Invicta. And then we will be back to this on Sunday. Hopefully getting some veteran bosses down. We've only got 4 dead heroes at this point, so we're doing pretty good. We got everything down up to... oh no, we've actually got all the veteran bosses down. So we got everything killed up to champion level, right? So champion, we got the 8 champion bosses to go, and then we'll start shoving our guys into the Darkest Dungeon and see how long they live there. So I hope everyone has been enjoying, whether you're watching it on YouTube or Twitch. These are all 4 of our casualties. Up until well, actually, I suppose at this point, everyone has the capacity to heal. Has somehow found their way into the graveyard. It's almost like the healers are being targeted by the enemy. But yeah, this is the state of the run. The run is going okay. I'm not saying it's going well, but it's going okay. Twitch chat saying before I bring the stream to a close, thank you for the stream. Songs of Six is great, so I'll have to try to catch it. Sounds good. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this stream and will enjoy the Songs of Six stream. The plan is that I stream the games live as I play them, but I also record them locally for upload to YouTube. So if you want to catch Songs of Six content, feel free to hop over to the YouTube channel and you can watch some of the earlier parts before the stream tomorrow if you want. We haven't changed city, so it's been the first city of my playing it on patch 70, so we've got no titles running on it. I think tomorrow's stream is probably going to be the last 4 hours we play in that city. We'll try to hunt down a couple titles to pick up before we call it quits for that city. But we're sort of stagnating in 6,000-ish on that city, so it's about time, I think, to move to a new city. But yeah, that won't be the end of Song of Six. I think we will try a new city with some titles, see how much the titles help. But yeah, that's the plan for the next couple days. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to leave comments. YouTube's pretty good for asynchronous comments. If you're watching on Twitch and you want any comments just wanted to before the stream to close, now's a good time to leave them. If you're watching later on the Twitch VOD, because the Twitch VOD will stay up for 14 days, and you want to comment responded to, feel free to hop to the YouTube channel and leave comments over on the YouTube channel. I don't know how Twitch handles asynchronous commenting, but I know the YouTube channel handles it pretty well. If you're watching on the YouTube channel and you heard what's going to be streamed over the next couple days, technically that's in your past. So if you want to watch any of that, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can't wait till it comes up on YouTube. Feel free to hop over to the Twitch channel and watch the Twitch VODs, because they should still be up from being recorded. The offset between the end of a stream and the recording day is about 6 days right now, as how I'm doing it. That gives me about 2 days of slop if something goes wrong, or so I can get the videos uploaded, described, and scheduled for release. So because I just told you the next 4 days of schedule, that should all be in your past if you're watching this on YouTube. And vice versa if you're watching this on Twitch. Obviously, the streams only stay for 14 days, so everything that's past 14 days should be on YouTube for you to watch. I do try to arrange it all into playlists, and they should be in order in the playlists. I've gone to some degree of work making that the case. If that isn't the case, let me know and I will try to fix it. So yeah, with that, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part and or stream, and bye for now.